A valuable draw away from home. Shorty, you did get a sense that, Wadu, not that concerned that it was a draw, and you got a sense that Cardoso, not too happy that it was a draw.
It's a stature of these two teams, the defending champions and a team that is aspiring to win the league as well. And you can see with Orlando Pirates, they had a game plan with young players that are trying to get more experience in the game, so much energy, and they try to play to the T in a way that they want to run the players down. They are playing, with everything at hand. Sometimes the decision-making might not be as sharp as the coach is saying, and he's saying that we are building with youngsters that we are giving opportunities to play. And this is where you get to see these youngsters being tested. This is a Muremi that on a normal day, he would be tested to go for it, but he goes back trying to rebuild, and it doesn't help them because this is how Pirates ends up conceding a goal in their own half when you build up and you're not aware that you're playing against a team that when they win possession against you in your own half, you are susceptible to conceding a goal. And this is how Sundowns usually punishes teams.
When it becomes 1-0 to Orlando Pirates, to Mamelodi Sundowns, Pomozo, do you think Pirates then think to themselves, we'll take a draw in this one. If we can get a draw, we leave Pretoria with a valuable point.
You still need to come back into the game before you start thinking about a draw. When Peter Shalile puts that ball in the back of the net, it's about Pirates asking themselves questions to say, how do we open that defense? How do we then look for a goal ourselves? They go to a set piece. 70% of goals are scored via set plays. But this is the second phase of that set play, Thomas. This young man announces himself to the masses. He announces himself to Orlando Pirates and South Africa to say, Cameron Dunson is a name to remember. The goal ya manakanaka ine Ronwen Williams house na juna ngazita palani na pala. Oh, a stunning cake. It's well taken. It's a contender for goal of the season.
How difficult is that to do? Because if you have Sipombule going, what did I just see?
And you mean when you are trying to reciprocate these movements, liposo kancane ball. Liposo kuthiwe nje bese ushaya ivoli leli libuye emoyeni, hand-eye coordination, there's a defender that's coming but the goals are not moving, and the technique, he doesn't slant backwards because it goes up, but he full laces and it goes, he looks at it. This is something that you can tell Guti, he's a well-developed player that isn't afraid to do technical stuff under pressure.
I'm hearing goal of the season contender, and then some are already saying, but what about Mbogazi from the halfway line?
Yeah.
Mbogazi had time and space from halfway line, but that's also another good goal. It's a difficult one. One miss, but
you also have to look at the two goals. You have to look at the Mbogazi one. The pressure is also on the time on the clock. A result is needed. With this one, this is a player that has taken 1,000 of this. Maybe scored 300 of those. But this is the confidence that he shows. Is a youngster that has done this so many times to have the confidence to do it in a game of this magnitude.
There you go. That's how it ends. There's so much more football still to come on the World of Champions, and that football is right around the corner. We've got a very important Betway Premiership encounter still coming your way, and that's not the only sport on the World of Champions today, because getting off the bus, it's the World Champions, the 4 times World Champions. The Springboks are playing against Japan. Vietni batons Vietni, except that you got Victor Matfield, who's now consulting with the Japanese side, so maybe Viet just a little bit more, the Japanese, than they used to know. Springboks Japan coming up next. That's going to be a fantastic encounter at around 6 o'clock this evening. And then we've got Polokwane City, Richards Bay, right here on your channel 202 with the Betway Premiership. That's next. Tato Moeng and her team are taking over. Thank you, Coach Shorty. Thank you,